So we're really excited to introduce our brand new Steeda project vehicle, a 2025 Explorer ST. All right, so we're super excited. We finally have a dedicated in-house Explorer ST for product development. Now, if you've been following, you know we've got 4 S650s in-house, so we wanted to naturally add a 2025 Explorer because they just came out with a new refresh. And when we started doing Explorer parts, it was simple. We went to our bread and butter. Strut Tower Brace, rear sway bar, but it didn't stop there. We added adjustable toe links, billet differential brace, non-adjustable toe links, vertical link inserts, front sway bars, IRS subframe bushing support, that's patent pending. So we really went head on in the Explorer market. Why? These things offer so much potential and it's a natural flow of change, right? A lot of the people driving the Explorers nowadays, hey, they might have had Fox bodies, S197s. Now they got a family to lug around, and let's face it, Mustangs do not have much headroom in the back, so an Explorer ST makes a likely choice for another vehicle because it's going to give you that performance that you're used to, as well as all the creature comforts of a Ford Explorer. So the only option we got in our ST was going to be that TriStar paint color, which looks really good. It definitely pops in the sun. And we went with the all-wheel drive. Why? Well, we didn't want traction to be a limitation when we started pushing this thing, adding horsepower to it and getting it out to the track. Now, one of the beauties with the 2025 is if you do option for the all-wheel drive package, you get a moonroof as well, which is a really nice addition to all your passengers inside the vehicle. Now, looking at the front of the vehicle, you can definitely see a lot of the improvements they made. Nice, big front, aggressive front grille on it. The turn signals have been moved from the bumper into the headlights, but it really gives you a much more aggressive, menacing look as you go down the road. One of the reasons why I really like the large front grille, not only does it look a lot better, but what that's going to do is allow for a lot more airflow into that Steeda front mount intercooler. And with a front mount intercooler, not only do you have lower intake air temps, but you have cooler, denser air, which means more horsepower. Whether you're tuned or not tuned, a larger front mount intercooler is absolutely one of the best things you can do to any turbocharged vehicle. As we move to the back of the vehicle, the first thing that's going to stand out to you is the new taillights. Not only are the taillights different, but they're integrated into the back trim piece here. That really looks good. The other thing is all these Explorers, they're going to come with a Class 3 hitch on them. That's going to provide you a lot more flexibility when you're towing, whether your boat, your car, any sort of utility trailer. The other thing that's standard on the Explorer ST is going to be the 2-wheel drive. Now, if you do option out for the all-wheel drive, that is actually free, but you're going to have to pay a premium because you're going to have to get the moonroof. So if you see an Explorer ST, and it's the new 2025, and you've got that moonroof, be careful racing it from a dig. That means it's gonna have all-wheel drive and it's gonna chew you up. So now the good stuff. What motivates this Ford Explorer? Well, Ford stayed with the tried and true 3.0 EcoBoost motor. That's a V6 and powered by twin turbochargers. Now, this is one of the areas we're excited about, to have a dedicated in-house Explorer ST. Obviously, we're going to put our Strut Tower Brace on it, but we're really looking forward to designing a cold air intake that's going to really help improve the performance of this EcoBoost. So as we move to the interior of the vehicle, the first thing you're going to notice is a revised infotainment center. It's more horizontal now, where it was kind of vertical prior, but the fit and finish of everything is just awesome, right? Got this charging pad up here for your cell phone, additional storage down here. You've got USB ports absolutely everywhere. In there, in the center console. You see the really nice red stitching on everything. Ours obviously has the moonroof because we did option for that 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive package, I should say. And there's actually a couple cool little Easter eggs that are hidden in here. One being down here on the side, and then as you open up both doors, you're gonna find some tucked in the sides there also. Really cool. Big front center mounted speaker. Did a really good job with the interior. One of my favorite things is the 2 bucket seats in the back here. That's really cool. Allows getting to that third row seating much easier. You actually got heated seats in the back, more USB ports everywhere, multiple cup holders. Also, the ST logo is kind of hidden in the seat, so while I'm sitting here at this angle, I can't actually see the ST, so kind of makes it a little bit more subtle, but one of those cool little things where Ford really went out of their way to knock the interior out. All right, now getting to the good stuff, right? We took this out to the drag strip Friday night. Matt Henschke, our sales manager, was out doing the driving, and first pass, it went at 1428. Now the track was packed. It was only about 93 degrees outside, but because of all the rain we've been having, it's August, DA was over 3,100 feet. So it went at 1428 at 95 miles an hour. He then had a much softer launch with only a 218. First pass was a 213 short time, and it slowed to a 1471 at only 91 miles an hour. I think he probably got off the gas a little too early. Third and final pass. 1425 at 96 miles an hour. But it was also the best 60 foot at a 2.11. Keep in mind, this is an Explorer ST that had less than 50 miles on it. In fact, when we pulled it out of the shop to head up to the track, I think we had 7.6 miles on it. So because we were limited for time at the track and I had my hands full out there, we're gonna do some Dragy testing tomorrow to see what the 2025 Explorer is capable of. Because quite frankly, we know it's got a little bit more in it. With the all-wheel drive, traction should not be a problem on the street, especially in the stock form. So we'll have those for you in just a minute. I'll be honest, I had no idea the ST was going to be as popular of a model as it is, but Ford really hit a home run with it. You got a lot of people that used to have performance cars, maybe they're later on in life now, have a family, kids, soccer practice, baseball practice, and you've got an all-wheel drive twin turbo V6 vehicle that really, all right, this is the auto start stop, and we're turning that off. But no, it really checks a lot of the boxes. You got a lot of performance, you can pack people in it, gets good gas mileage. I'm a big time believer in the EcoBoost. I think you got good packaging, decent fuel economy, and a ton of power. You see that in the F-150s. I was told from Matt Henschke, our sales manager, that it'll actually drive itself. So I've never been in a vehicle that does that before. I'm definitely a little bit more old school, but we'll give that a try here in a little bit. But as far as the interior, you know, it's one of those things I always heard back with the F-150s, right? You know, you got your Dodges with the Cummins. The Cummins is hard to beat. Chevy's had that good Allison transmission. Ford, though, always had such a plush, really nice interior, and the ST definitely has. You've got all this stitching here. It looks like we got a big speaker behind the infotainment center, but it's really nice. I like it a lot. All right, so we're gonna do a little Dragy test with this. Go into sport mode. Why is it showing pictures of a torque converter? Okay, 2 grand. So we did go back-to-back 4.2s at the drag strip, but we just went a 1419. We got to get this thing in the 13s. Clearly can hit them more off the launch. But it is weird how it's got like torque reduction and then it just absolutely comes alive. Alrighty, so we're in Mexico. We're gonna try a Dragy pass. Are we in sport mode? Yes, we're in sport mode. That was awesome. 1366 is what it's saying we did. This thing is nasty. Do you know how fast you were back in the day running low 13s in a Fox body? I remember when my red car, I got it and it was lighter than my GT, and it was gears, underdrive pulleys, exhaust, and I went 13.2s. I mean, I thought I was the street sweeper. Like, I was just gonna clean house. 66 with the kids screaming in the back. This is amazing. Alrighty, so we gave the Dragy another attempt this morning. We were really excited with the results. So, you know, we're gonna give the BlueCruise another try. Looking into it further, it looks like you gotta use BlueCruise when you're cruising on the highway, not driving around town and things like that. So we're making our way out here to 75 and we're gonna give this another attempt. So I need to get up to speed here and turn on cruise control. BlueCruise on, watch the road, be prepared to resume. We're in hands-free mode now. Wow. So if I put on the blinker, oh my God, that's wild. Like, it's almost like that feeling you get in a roller coaster where you're kind of expecting it, but you're not expecting it because you're not in control. Does that make any sense? This is really cool. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of feel the breeze moving us, and the steering wheel's just migrating back and forth. So this is the new BlueCruise technology, and I'm freaking impressed. What if I do it to get off an exit? Will it know that? All right, now we are coming up. Okay, all right. We are off the gas because the tractor trailer ahead of us has slowed down a little bit. We're going to attempt to get off this exit and see if it gets us off the exit. Ford, you did a good job with this. This is really, really cool. I mean, it's even saying that there's something next to us. It knows the truck's there. Now, is that threat going to go away? Yeah, it just the threat went away. Now we'll see if we can turn off the exit. I'm going to be prepared to touch the wheel. Okay, we missed the exit. It's okay. All right, that did not work. This is amazing. Let's switch lanes again. This is a pretty good turn coming up here. We'll be in standby mode. This is, see, we did not have that hands-free thing yesterday. That makes a tremendous difference here. This is freaking unbelievable. This is really cool. I mean, it's absolutely perfect for road trips. So, as you can see, we're really excited. Performance is really impressive, even the stock form. I remember growing up, you'd die for a Mustang, a Fox body to run these kind of times bone stock, but it simply wasn't possible. So we're excited, but we need your help. What direction do you want to see us go with this new Explorer ST? In fact, we're looking for a name for it. Leave it in the comments below. Hit like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Remember the most important thing, Steeda, where speed matters.